Hello everybody, it's Hannah and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be doing another nail video. So I already do have on some just regular nail polish, so I'm actually going to go ahead and remove that. If you're curious about this polish that I have on right now, it's this really old one that I had from Essence. It says that it's a gel nail polish, but it's actually just like a gel look, like a regular one. They're really good. I actually really like the Essie nail polishes. You used to be able to find them at stores like Harmon, and I think Ulta Beauty, but I'm not sure if they actually even like make these anymore. I have this from back when I was in high school in 2015, 2016 time. Of course, again, this video is sponsored today by Born Pretty. They very kindly sent over this new summer gel polish set, and it is out of the packaging because I actually did open this up a couple of days ago. I actually did my friend Maya's nails, which I'll pop up a picture on here. I did her nails using, I think, like the teal color that's in here, which you guys will see, and it came out really nice. She absolutely loved it, and I think it is such a pretty color. And I think today I'm actually going to be doing maybe a variety of all the colors on my nails again, just so you can see. But once again, this set is part of the All Shine On Me collection, and I'm not sure of the exact name of this set. I do believe it's one of the new neon ones that I came out with for the summertime, but of course I will have it, linked below. It does come with the little info card and everything, which is really nice if you're getting this as like a starter gel polish set. So yeah, I really love that. But these are what the colors are looking like. We're not going to do any sort of individual swatches, but I am going to go ahead and get these out, show you what they look like in the bottle, and then we're just going to move right on to actually painting them because, no tips today, so I'm not going to have to do too much of prep work. Just kind of remove this old polish and then get the new polish on. So very excited about that. I'm just going to move these off to the side. I'm actually going to take off the old nail polish before we begin. So I'm just taking a little cotton pad. I just split them in half because you don't really need the whole cotton pad. And I'm just using some nail polish remover. This is just one that you can get from Ulta, but you can really use any nail polish remover. They're all pretty similar. So I'm just going to kind of buff off my old polish. And then if I were doing regular nail polish on my hands after this, at this point is when I would probably wash my hands after I take all the polish off. That way my hands are nice and clean, because with regular nail polish you kind of can't really mess around with your hands all too much until it's completely dry. But since we're doing gel, it'll be just fine to wash them and do cuticle oil and stuff afterwards. So I'm gonna kind of skip that for now and just move right on to nail prep for the gel polish once we get all of this old nail polish off. Alright, so I've got all of the old nail polish off. Now I'm just actually going to go in with a lint-free wipe, and I'm going to go over them just with some rubbing alcohol just to get off any sort of fuzzies or anything. And I love these lint-free wipes. I got like a huge pack off of Amazon, which I'm not even sure exactly the specific ones that I purchased, but you can just look up lint-free wipes. And then I got this little like pump for the acetone, which you just like press it on and then it just automatically pumps it out. So I find that this is really easy, and it's like a super good kind of duo to have whenever you're doing your nails, just to keep everything clean and lint free and all dried out, no oils or anything messing up your polish. Looking good. But again, yeah, as you can see, I have a little bit of work to do. I've been trying to work on keeping my cuticles clean using a little bit of cuticle oil, so they're not too bad. I did like trim them the other day, so I don't think we're gonna have to do really any cuticle work. I kind of worked on them, I think actually yesterday I did that. So I think what we're gonna have to do is just file them up and fix up some of the shape. You can see this finger unfortunately broke, and then I have a little ding over here, but left hand is looking okay. Nothing too crazy, but we do want to make them look a little bit nicer. So again, just going to shape them up. I do like to keep it sort of like an almondy shape when I'm growing out my nails, but as you can see, like things get a little bit squared off as just time goes on, as your nails kind of grow out. So I do just like to kind of file the edges over here and just make them have that almondy shape, and then just gonna smooth out, round out the tip. Alright, so filing's all done. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, clean off some of the dust on here. And then we're also going to take some of that and just wipe off our nails once again. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys all the colors. So first one we have here is BPMC06, and this one is a really pretty sort of fuchsia hot pink. Absolutely love that one. Then we have this one in the shade BPMC03, and this one is a really vibrant sort of hot orange. That one's actually really cool. I definitely really like that one for the summertime. Then this one is BPMC02. I think this is going to be like a lime green yellow. Oh yeah, that is very, very fluorescent. That is like the most perfect neon color I feel like I've ever seen. Then we have this one, which is BPMC01, which looks to be kind of like a slime green. Oh yeah, very, very vibrant, very, very green. Then we have this one over here, which is BPMC05. This is the one that I used on my friend, and she really, really loved it. It's so pretty. It's just like the most gorgeous, vibrant teal color. I feel like definitely the most tame out of all of them. And then we have this one, which is BPMC04, which is a bit of a darker pink, a little bit more of that traditional sort of hot pink kind of color, but still very, very pretty. So now that I'm looking at them in the bottle, I do think that doing like 5 different colors on like one hand would be a little bit too crazy. So I think what I'm going to do is probably just pick out one of these for now. So let me go ahead and decide on that. So you know what? I think I'm actually going to go with the hot orange color. So I'm just going to move all of these other ones onto the side, and we're going to go ahead and start doing a little bit of prep, nothing too crazy. Since my nails are already filed, they don't really need to have anything else done to them. I'm actually just going to quickly take some dehydrator. This is pretty much just rubbing alcohol and I think acetone maybe mixed together, but this just makes sure that you have no sort of oils or anything on your hand. It just helps your polish stick a little bit better and last a little bit longer. So I do like to do this step. And yeah, I know my cuticles are dry, but my hands are just very, very dry. And I do try to trim them and stuff like that, but what I really need to do is just continue putting cuticle oil on them. So this is kind of where they're at. Looking a little crusty, but I think once we get some color on, they're going to look really nice. So first off, we're going to start off with our base gel. I really need to get one from Born Pretty actually, but this one is the Beetles foundation base gel. This one is just a really good base coat, and I also use this one a lot of the time whenever I'm applying my tips. I used to use the one for Model 1s, but I actually kind of used that up to the point where it's kind of like unusable because there's not really that much left in the bottle anymore, so I'm not really able to kind of get like a nice thick layer on them. But yeah, I really have been liking using this one here from Beetles. Alright, so now that we have the base coat, I always just like to kind of get my thumb done first. That way it's out of the way, and then I'm going to take this really, really vibrant hot orange color. Again, I think it's so cool for the summertime, and I'm going to do probably 2 coats of this. It's sort of a jelly. It's not super opaque. Some of them I feel like are more opaque than others, but this one specifically I think leans a little bit more kind of on the jelly side, which I do like. Again, especially for summertime, I feel like these kind of jelly polishes, especially in these neon shades, I think it works really well. Let me go ahead, finish painting this, clean it up a bit, and then pop it under the light, and we'll be back once I do the second coat. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat. This is what it's looking like after just one. So again, definitely a little bit sheer, but I think that is kind of, you know, the effect that they're going for with this type of formula. So I'm going to go ahead, do my second coat now. As you can see, you do get a lot of good coverage once you do that second coat, while it's still having the jelly effect, but it does give you a little bit better payoff and a little bit better opacity, which I do really, really like. And another thing I really like about the Born Pretty formula is that they're super thin. I feel like specifically like with some other brands, Model 1s are pretty good, but I feel like the Beetles gel polishes are too thick. I don't know. I have a couple from them, but I feel like they almost don't cure through all the way, if that makes any sense. But the Born Pretty ones are a really nice, sort of thinner formula, but still with good opacity, so I really, really like theirs. And I've tried a ton of different formulas from them. I've tried like jellies, regular opaque polishes, cat's eye polishes, color changing thermal polishes. I have a ton of videos on my channel testing out a bunch of them, and I just find that they're really, really good, and you honestly can't go wrong with this. Like my friend was purchasing a color. I'll pop up a picture on here if I can find one. I did her nails for her graduation, and I used that milky white color and the maroon color, and I recommended her to pick them up from Born Pretty because I didn't have shades like that, and she got them and they were really good and it came out awesome. So I really, really love their stuff. And again, I do work with them a lot, but outside of that and in just sort of like my regular life, I recommend them to people and I use them all on my own. I think that they're amazing. If you did want to check out anything from today's video, I do have them linked in the description box down below, and then I also have like a code with them pop up on the screen over here. You can use it on their website, and of course I'll also have an affiliate link down below if you guys would like to shop through there. But yeah, so now that we have these 2 coats done, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my top coat. I'm just going to use this one from Cara Sky just because it's a non-white one and it's, you know, the one that I'm currently using. So let me go ahead and put this on. All right, so I have the thumb done. Now I'm going to go ahead and actually just do the rest of my hand. So again, I'm going to do that same process with this is my base gel, then this color, and then this top coat. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'll put this to some relaxing music. So yeah, enjoy. And this is how the nails came out. I think they're so pretty. I feel like you can't even tell on the camera. They're looking a little bit darker out here, but they're really just such a pretty and vibrant orangey color, and it went on so smooth. I really love this, and I think that it's super pretty for the summertime. So that is it, you guys, for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.